The superintendent's report this evening will be a little bit different. I'll do a brief district update, and then we'll move over into just a refresher and really a safety briefing. Seems like a great time to just refresh on all of the steps that we're taking around student safety. So to begin with today, Monday is the first day of fourth quarter of the school year. It is hard to believe, but here we are in fourth quarter. On last week, our students wrapped up the third quarter, and then on Friday, our teachers were engaged in recording and reporting student progress ahead of parent-teacher conferences later this week. So just as a note, our staff is excited to meet with families in conversation this week about their students' progress. Since the conference schedule include evening hours, there's no school Thursday for early childhood through grade 5 students and no school on Friday for all students early childhood through grade 12. Next week, of course, is spring break, and we wish all our students and staff, school, families, an enjoyable and restful spring break. Just a couple of honors. Congrats to our high school wrestlers. Here they are. You will see a list of their accomplishments on the screen. Additionally, I want to note that Free State senior Grayson Hagan completed his career as the winningest wrestler in Firebird history, and Lawrence High junior Goldie Stevens, there she is the first girls wrestler in LHS history to medal at state. So congratulations to these students, these wrestlers, on their accomplishment. Free State business teacher Kimberly Hawks took 6 student members of the school's Distributive Education Clubs of America, the DECA Club, to the State Career Development Conference in Manhattan. What a wonderful opportunity for these young people to learn more about business and finance. We have a school to farm to school update. That program has received several grants, including $11,200 grant from Frontier Farm Credit to support us in rebuilding the greenhouse at Juvenile Detention Center. It will serve as a resource for growing plant starts to support all of our district gardens, as well as provide agricultural training to learners at the JDC Day School. This grant also included transportation funding for 4th grade Day on the Farm field trip. And Lisa Ball, LHS science teacher, and her school earned a $1,000 grant from Grassland Heritage Foundation's Sustaining Prairies Fund. They will use these funds to develop a seed-saving station in conjunction with LHS CTE Agricultural Research Station. LHS will also enhance its prairie library as students develop a mobile prairie exhibit featuring a series of photos and air-dry clay-pressed prairie plants. Julie Schwarting, Free State science teacher, also received a $1,000 Grassland Heritage Foundation grant for prairie restoration safety jumpsuits for students to wear when they are working in the prairie grasses. They will also add informational signage to the prairie, so we look forward to seeing that. The Kansas State Department of Education also recognized Lawrence Public Schools for farm-to-school intensity. That means that we dedicate the resources needed to have a vibrant farm-to-school program. We look forward to continuing to enhance this programming. If you haven't listened yet, we still have online the Lawrence Public Schools podcast. I invite you to hear Andrew Bevan and I as we chat with the Boys and Girls Club of Lawrence Youth of the Year. On the left there, LHS senior Arabella Gipp, and the Junior Youth of the Year, Sunflower fifth grader Aiden Kong. It was just a delight to visit with both of these impressive young people who had important things to say. I wanted to finish by just updating our community communications outreach. As you can see, we're holding fast there through February, just really averaging around 20,000 views of each of our communications. So we'll kind of turn now, if it's okay, trustees, to I'm just trying to get that to go away, guys, if you would. And then it would be great if we could put up the document, which is the Super Message 310 25. And trustees, we took advantage of the 10 minutes you gave us and updated this document with some late breaking information. So if you'll refresh, you'll get the most recent version of this safety update.